Hello, hello! Welcome back to my stream. It is I, your humble host Sketchy, once again, on this hot as balls Friday. I'm still persisting despite the horrors associated with the ungodly heat. I might be a little bit toned down, so to speak, today, because of the ungodly weather outside the window that I cannot function normally in. So excuse me if I'll be a little bit less lively, entertaining today. I'll try my best. I promise nothing. So yeah, we are back with Reverse 1999.
Huh?
And I see
No
new
one
banners.
here now?
I was just looking at them before the stream started, and I'm seeing some interesting options to me. For example, I've been informed that since I have Soulsby and the dear girl, what was her name? Jessica, right? I should be interested in getting Tuesday eventually. Supposedly the three of them form a team. And I need another strong team that isn't dependent on the Paper Heron. Excuse me. So that might be a decent idea, I think. I know that the other part of the team, the fourth member, is Willow, but I think Tuesday is more self-sufficient, so to speak. I think she will work better. So I think I'll be aiming at getting her eventually. Right, because you can get this character that you select in the first 6-star summon. Just like I was doing so with Hook Perry previously. And the other banner is for that girl, Lawrence Butterfly. I have no information on her, honestly. I don't know what kind of team would she even fit. Support, Lingering Glow, DPS, Rewrite. So Lingering Glow, the same thing that the Isolde is using. So she's burn based, I'm guessing? Yeah, inflicts burn. So she would be a good teammate for Isolde. So possible alternative will be getting her and Spatodia, is that how you pronounce her name? That girl, because she's also focused on burn and Lingering Glow. Right. So I'm not entirely sure which team should I go for yet. I'll have to give it a thought. For now, I'll be saving resources, because I barely have any. And once I decide, I'll be doing several pulls per stream to get my chosen characters. Okay, also another event started. What is this about? What is this?
I could have sworn I heard some roughhousing. Maybe one of these paintings is haunted?
Señorita Butterfly, whatever it is you wish to find, I will help you find it.
Right, so it's a story about that girl from the banner.
Should have been lost in a storm. I see. These are forgeries, yes?
Merely decorations for the auction. As for the club's true goal,
According to Lawrence Butterfly, the Manus are smuggling some kind of mineral pigment out of Mexico.
Manus Vindicti, mineral pigment, the resurrection ritual. No one knows the area better than its natives.
You're Miss Ramona? The exorcist who fixes crime scenes?
I found the soon-to-be victim. and the thread linking every murder.
This emblem. The Turquoise Serpent Club. The most notorious arcanist gang in the city.
This
Looks
drama
interesting.
will draw its curtain on the second night of Dia de los Muertos, when the city's residents welcome back their faithful departed.
They believe death is only part of the cycle of life. The killer's trying to lead the victim's spirit somewhere. But where? Thank you for showing me those beautiful memories. But you have to understand, nothing lasts forever.
When the killer strikes and the audience screams, I'll be sitting in the best seat in the house. I've got you now.
It's another rifle.
Distinguished Peopleton, my ancient noble guests, welcome to the Turquoise Serpent Club. To whom shall this extraordinary arcanist artwork go this evening?
Why are you all looking at me? What on earth is going on
Is that a
here?
person?
Someone help me! Please!
Ah. Okay, this looks vaguely interesting. So it's Mexico theme and centers around that new character. I wonder how self-contained of a story this is. Could I just stream this next after being done with the Haunted Highway? I'll appreciate some feedback on that. Is this dependent on some other previous stories, or could I just run this and not get spoiled too much? In the worst case scenario, I'll just skip the story and do the rounds for goodies. But I would like to actually do some new events to compare them quality-wise to the older ones. So, if any of the people watching have some feedback on that event, I'll appreciate some pointers whether or not I should or should not touch it at this point, considering that I barely delved into side stories and I'm at chapter 7 of the main story. Well, I've done chapter 7 more precisely. Limited time game modes can be found here once they become permanent. Oh yeah, the Pre-Storm Protocol. So it became a permanent mode. Does it have any new goodies? Oh, so it has a personal shop now. Huh. I like this mode. I've unlocked all the goodies there were to unlock previously from it. So maybe I'll play around with it again. Probably. Fair enough. Okay. So, let's not puff around anymore, and let's get back to the Haunted Highway that we've started on the previous stream. Where did we leave off? We've met Tuesday with Vertin and Lilia, and they were invited to her hotel. Right, from what I recall. Alrighty then. Second, I'll adjust something. I think the volume on the OST is a little bit too high. Let's do it like this. Okay, this should be fine. So, next part it is. Medal of Honor. The maid stands behind the front desk in the motel lobby. She's checking her new guests.
That'll be $25 altogether. Will that be on card or cash?
I'm still puzzled as to why she's carrying that bundle like this. I'm thinking this is not a baby. It's role-playing. Because if it was a real baby, it would produce some sounds. It would pass about and be a menace. It wouldn't like being wrapped up like this. And this thing isn't moving at all. So yeah, this is suspicious as hell.
Cash, please.
The maid holds up the passport, comparing the information on it.
Hey, do you know if there's an armament factory in the town nearby?
An armament factory?
Huh. She studies Lilia's outfit and smiles as she responds.
Yes, there is one. Would you like a map?
She opens a drawer, pulls out a map and hands it to her.
If you plan on visiting, make sure to return early. It can be a difficult walk in the dark.
Also, I just now noticed how weird her eyes look like. They are effectively pink. I didn't pay attention to that previously. Lilia quickly finds the town labeled Chisos on the map.
Doesn't seem far from here.
It's about an hour's walk. I'd recommend leaving tomorrow morning. It's getting late. It's best not to be outside at night.
Thanks, but I'm going right now.
She moves with a swift purpose to the front door.
Nothing can go wrong as long as I have Red 38 by my side.
Famous last words, Lilia.
Call me if anything happens.
Like what? I can handle myself.
Sure thing. A rush of wind enters as Lilia opens the door and makes her way out of the motel.
Don't worry. She'll check in later.
Here's your passport.
I don't think she's particularly worried.
Have you been working here since the opening of this place?
Yes.
Does this mean years or yesterday?
How's business?
The maid laughs softly.
Not too great. It's the off-season now. You
Fair
don't
enough.
seem too good at small talk. Is there anything you'd like to ask?
Calling out Vertin on her habitual autism. Okay.
I do have one question. Have you seen a sheep-headed arcanist around?
She shows the information provided by the Foundation. So they are looking for the sheep girl. Fair enough.
Oh, that's not a face you'd easily forget. And why are you looking for this arcanist?
For world peace. Looking for an editor of UTTU.
Two. I think I've heard of that before. That's a magazine specially made for arcanists, right?
Presumably.
Well, I'm sorry to say that I've never met an arcanist with the head of a sheep.
I roll for insight because I'm smelling bullshit.
I can help you ask around if you...
Suddenly, the ceiling starts to tremble. A surge of arcane energy comes from above.
What? Sounds like something's going wrong upstairs. Sorry about that. Let's head up. Your room's on the second floor too. Then we can take a look at what's happened.
Huh.
Sounds good.
Just so you know, the guests upstairs are a little
A little what? The maid hesitates.
Well, you can stay behind me if you like.
Aren't we the professional arcane wranglers here?
How about it?
Ah, Argus. Okay. A voice echoes from down the hall.
It's just a simple room swap. I'm sure it won't be no trouble at all for a generous lady such as yourself.
That's the guest staying in room 210. She arrived here the night before yesterday.
Is that the guest that you were about to comment on?
She was injured when she came in. Seems it didn't take her long to recover.
Right, because last we've seen her, she seemed to have a car accident or of some description. Guess she survived no problem.
But I don't quite understand why she insists on swapping rooms with the other guests. If she does the same to you, please call the front desk. I'll do my best to help.
Well, obviously she is looking for something or someone in the rooms.
Why didn't you offer her your help? She needs it more than I do.
Oh, things don't work like that here, miss.
Can you elaborate?
Everyone has their own secrets. With the variety of guests we get, it's best to keep your mouth shut. Or else somebody will shut it for you.
Duly noted.
Although there are fewer bounty hunters around these days. My advice is to stay quiet if you don't want any trouble.
Fair enough.
Especially if you're dealing with an armed mercenary. You know how things like that play out down here in Texas, don't you?
Well, I don't think Vertin does, but I do.
Understood.
The voice down the hall continues.
Or do you have something else in mind?
Who's she talking to?
Is your room bigger and better than this one?
Oh! That girl. Well, shit. I'm trying to figure out the time frame on this. Technically, only Matilda had dealings with that girl. And Vertin didn't. And I'm not entirely sure what did Matilda tell the Foundation and how much of that could trickle down to Vertin in the meantime. So maybe she will have no frame of reference for that girl? We'll have to see. A more lively voice chimes in.
That's the guest of room 218 speaking. She too is a young lady like you.
Is she though? She looks like one.
You remember all the guests and their room numbers?
Well, that's her job technically, isn't it?
You'd remember her too if she'd been staying in your motel for a month. Miss Kimberly's been here for just over that.
Miss Kimberly, okay, we have a name on hand. Whether or not it's real, that's another question. The maid quickly moves towards the source of the voice. The man before her looks haggard, his back slightly hunched, his eyes yellowed and cloudy.
Mirror. The mirror.
Mr. Stefan, are you coming out for some fresh air?
Is that blood on his collar? Or just dirt? Everyone in the hallway turns to look at the maid.
Maid, you're just in time.
Hi, Argus.
I'd like to swap rooms with this Kimberly lady.
Why?
If Miss Kimberly and yourself have come to an agreement, then I see no reason why you can't do so.
The man makes a dry, rasping sound, his vocal cords trembling unnaturally. It's like he is speaking for the first time in his life.
Timekeeper?
I beg your finest pardon, how do you know us?
Have we met?
This response seems to trigger something. His expression twists.
Vertin?
Yes? Who's asking?
That's me. Do I know you, sir?
I saw you. In the newspaper.
What newspaper?
The newspaper, that vacuum bomb. Did you see the explosion? You must have, because you made it happen. You dropped the bomb, you murderers.
Okay, so I'm guessing he's an ex-Manus follower of some description?
But have any of you been brought to justice? No, not a single one. Instead, you were congratulated and given medals. Revolting. Disgusting. Why were you rewarded for murder?
Do not ask your leader that was murdering people on the daily. He blabbers on, working himself into a frenzy.
Meanwhile, I'm stuck in this hotel. Lord, is this what my life has come to?
Apparently so, my dude.
But we've never met before. I don't even know your name, sir.
I don't even know who you are. As will Thanos say.
Of course you don't know me, but I'll get the truth out. I'll expose your crimes to the public.
Sure you will, sweetie. The man's deranged rant continues, his knuckles turning white as he clenches his fists.
That rotting woman in the tub, that sheep-headed monster, and that one inside the mirror.
Okay, the sheep I understand, but the other two? Rotting woman in the tub? Hell? Woman in the mirror? The only mirror-adjacent arcanist I can think of is Kakania.
Sheep-headed, you say? Wait, sir.
Shh, don't startle him. He's totally crazy.
Yes, duly noted, we've noticed as much, but we still have questions.
I should have known it was all fake!
What's fake?
If they're giving out medals for killing people, then I should have one too. That shiny medal. It should be mine!
Who did you kill, though? He bites down hard on his lip, his cloudy eyes staring straight ahead. He steps forward.
Stay back!
Huh. But the man has already launched at them. Argus beat his ass.
Ah, 翻工了!
Yeah, he looks deranged. Okay, let's break his knees.
Easy啦!
Gently.
No worries. 通幽动微，墨韵虚无。Please, don't resist.
Okay.
They are much naughtier than the Foundation's kids.
A single blow from the butt of the mercenary's shotgun knocks the man out. You good there, Tuesday? The maid breathes heavily, her face slightly flushed. Is that turning you on or what?
I'm ever so sorry about all this, Miss Vertin.
Are you now?
You've only just arrived, and you've had to deal with so much trouble already.
We've been through wars, technically.
Oh, it's no trouble. In fact, I'm glad that we came here. That man said he'd seen a sheep-headed monster.
Right. The girl that we're looking for?
Oh, that. He's quite delusional. Surely you won't take the ramblings of a madman for a fact, will you?
Why would you care?
He's been peculiar since the day he checked in. He spasms and twitches and pays little attention to his surroundings.
Okay, but still, he sounds like a witness.
It's best not to have a face-to-face conversation with him. Who knows what he'll do next?
I'm calling bullshit. You are hiding something.
Hey, you, maid. Enough chatter. You have a job to do.
Hi there, monster lady. The girl impatiently interrupts the conversation.
I've accepted the offer this, Miss Argus made. What's next? What should we do?
Swap the rooms. What else is there to do?
Apologies, Miss Kimberly. I'll be with you in a moment. Could the both of you wait for me at the front desk? The rooms need a tidy up before they can be occupied. You may take a rest on the couch in the lobby while you wait. Miss Furton, I'm afraid I'll have to leave you here. Do you mind going to your room alone?
Did you even tell us which room is it?
Not at all.
The suitcase sways with her step as she heads to her room. Apparently she did. Once again, the air pulses with the flow of arcane energy, compelling her to look back. Huh.
Ma'am, you can just leave the room as it is. If you clean it, it'll interfere with my work.
So yeah, she is investigating something or someone.
You might want to check on that Kimberly lady. She looks starved. She wouldn't stop shaking.
I'm trying to figure out how much time might have passed since we last saw her. She doesn't have that Manus follower with her anymore, so she had to lose him somehow, I'm guessing. A cluster of emerald light sparks in the mercenary's left eye, scattering like a bird unfurling its brilliant tail feathers. Okay.
Oh, Miss Kimberly, would you like something to eat?
Or someone.
I'm fine.
I don't know. The guest's face visibly sours.
I agreed to change rooms, didn't I? Why are you two still mocking me?
What do you mean? She turns her attention to the mercenary.
You're not exactly a pleasant person to do business with. You know that, right?
Okay.
Well, darn. What got you so riled up?
I second that question.
It's too late now. A deal's a deal. You can backpedal if you like, but it ain't wise to mess with the girl packing heat down here in Texas. Later, Miss Kimberly.
The mercenary's eye gleams as she turns the lock and enters her hard-won room. Okay. Her arcane skill. What about it? And that's a cliffhanger. Okay, let's continue. Sudden message, part 5. In most cases, code is not suitable for human communication. You don't say. Okay. The door creaks as she opens it, and her nostrils are hit with the distinct scent of floor wax. She flips the switch, and after a brief hum of electricity, the room lights up.
That man, Stefan, he clearly knows something. But he appears to be rather mentally unstable, and he's hostile towards me.
Perfectly describes every other Manus Vindicte follower.
Madam Z cautioned me on this. I must be extra careful when dealing with people like him. Should make sure I have a backup plan in place before proceeding.
Fair, I guess.
Still no sign of Lilia.
She tries contacting her on her communication device, but the line is busy. That means that she's calling someone herself. She tries again, but still no luck.
Did she get in trouble?
Suddenly, the phone on the nightstand rings. It vibrates violently.
Hello?
I had an exact phone like this, but in a different color when I was a kid. Ah, yes, the 90s. Yeah, it was practically a perfect copy of it, just beige.
Hello?
A series of strange tapping sounds come from the other end of the line.
Is that Miss Tuesday?
Ah. That sounds like a code of some description. Tap, stop, tap, tap, stop. Right. Could be a Morse code. The short and long sounds are distinct. They form a certain rhythm.
Oh, I think I know what this is. That's an R.
Okay, so it is a Morse code.
E. S.
Res.
P. O.
Respo. Huh? The phone is abruptly hung up, but it doesn't matter. The thoughts are complete. Respo?
Respond.
Oh, okay. Respond. A message conveyed through Morse code. A means of communication that sacrifices efficiency for safety. It's commonly used in intelligence, but rarely for anything else. Why would there be such a message in a motel? But that's not entirely fair. The Morse code was widely used in the timeline of Wild West, for example, during telegram messaging. Was the whole basis of it. The telephone rings again. She picks it up without hesitation.
Hello? Is this Miss Burton?
Maybe, or maybe it's Patrick.
Miss Tuesday?
Yes. I have an announcement for you.
Such as?
There's a service outage going on in the area. Some critters nibbled through the cables of a nearby signal tower. But all our internal phone lines are still running well.
It's vaguely suspicious, but okay.
I see.
It should be repaired soon since we share the signal tower with that armament factory. I apologize for any inconvenience this may cause.
Interesting. So whoever did it probably did that to cut off the factory instead of the motel.
I'll bring you dinner up later. It's on the house.
How generous of you. Ask about the strange phone call, ask about dinner. As much as I'm interested about dinner, let's ask about the phone call.
There's something I want to ask you. I received a phone call earlier.
Oh, Miss Kimberly was also prank called not long ago.
How do you know that it's a prank call? Maybe it was some associate of us, of our.
I suppose it's a critter's doing. You know how mischievous they can be.
Bullshit.
And since they have decent smarts, they can play some pretty nasty tricks.
I'm calling bullshit. In theory, a group of monkeys could write Shakespeare's complete works on a typewriter if given the time, but would this happen in reality? This conundrum only exists on paper, usually.
I don't think that's what made the phone call.
Okay.
Well, Miss Burton, this is what I understand to be the truth.
It's what you accept to be the truth, okay.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
I'm good for now. Thank you.
She hangs up, she feels a light touch on her neck, like a feather brushing against her skin. She reflexively touches her neck. It's a spider's web. She follows it up to the corner of the ceiling.
Spiders?
Yes, all places have them. A spider falls onto the surface of the wooden cabinet. It moves its slender legs, crawling from one shadowy spot to another. As it moves, sparks ignite in the air. Beg your finest pardon? Is this a magic spider? Will we have a boss fight with a spider in our room? Then, in the glow of arcane skill, she can see everything clearly. Huh. Okay, that's an arcane array, I think.
Is that an arcane array?
Apparently it is.
The pattern's familiar. I've seen it somewhere before.
An infinity symbol in the middle. Triangle, infinity symbol. Don't know what this is. So looks sort of like a Pisces symbol. This is illegible completely, and this is like a triangle with a cross. The surface of the bedside cabinet has rough engraving on it. The traces of she traces the markings with her finger, trying to discern the texture and direction. Okay, the array burns her fingertips, and in that momentary pain, memories are awakened.
Yes, I've definitely seen this before.
But where?
When I was in school.
Oh. Okay. Flashback time. Classroom SPDM.
This is an extremely dangerous array, one that you are prohibited from using. It can go easily beyond the caster's control.
Okay, lady, but what does it do?
We study Arcanum and tame it for our use. But once its power surpasses our limits, it is highly likely that it will lead to our own destruction. I need you all to remember that. It'll be in your next exam.
The students put their heads down, and the sound of scribbling fills the classroom.
Vertin, are you listening?
Probably not.
The instructor just said it'd be in the next exam. If you like, you can check my notes.
Much appreciated, Senator. The top student nervously clutches her notebook in her hands.
Oh, thank you. My mind was somewhere else.
As per usual.
Why have they made it a key point of the exam if we can't even use it?
Well, probably so you wouldn't use it by accident in the future.
I see. They didn't teach us about arrays so that we could use them. They wanted us to be able to identify them so that we could avoid danger.
Probably. She looks out the window. It's getting dark.
It's highly likely to cause an explosion or other severe consequences if I act too hastily.
The array glows faintly.
Lilia still hasn't come back. I must find someone else to help.
What qualities should an ally have? This is decisiveness, efficiency, some means of offense or self-defense. We are going to team up with Argus, aren't we? That's my guess. Sudden knock on the door interrupts her thoughts. She opens it to a familiar face. Is it Argus? Of course it is.
Hey, we met back in the hallway, remember?
Hard to forget.
Now it's your turn.
Our turn to what?
What exactly do you want from me, miss?
The mercenary raises an eyebrow.
Well, it's simple. The person I'm looking for is right here in this motel, and I'm scouring every corner of it to find her.
Okay.
Look, Missy, I don't want to make things hard for you. Name your price, and we can talk.
Price for what? Are you swapping rooms with us as well?
If this person's gone to such great lengths to avoid you, perhaps she doesn't want to see you at all.
Well, that ain't my concern, is it? A job's a job. Whether it's catching a cheating spouse, tracking someone down, or delivering a letter, it don't make no difference to me.
A natural-born adventurer, are you?
Very well. But you'll have to look elsewhere, I'm afraid. There's no one but me in this room.
Look, I know what I'm doing. How about you turn around and take a good look around the room?
So you can knock me out as soon as I turn my back to you.
The mercenary gives a hearty laugh.
Missy, if that were my plan, I wouldn't have spent all this time talking to you.
You will just start blasting.
I much prefer to do my business pleasantly. I don't like to see things get too ugly.
I see.
Fine. If you don't want to turn around, I'll tell you what I see.
What do your mercenary eyes see? The mercenary squints, the same emerald light shimmering in her eye.
You've burned your finger there. You should be more careful.
Okay.
This is...
Don't look like a fire burn to me. What was it? Some arcane energy?
So what, she can see past events? Or what exactly?
Looks like this room has a couple secrets too.
The mercenary shifts her gaze to the room further away.
So you touched an arcane array, and its power burned you. How's that for a guess? Pretty close, huh?
Okay. Not that impressive, Bertin. Calm your horses. She examines the mercenary's burning emerald eye.
This is my arcane skill. It allows me to see the traces that people leave behind. That's how I get these jobs, you see.
Okay, so she's a tracker.
Ain't nothing happening that don't leave a trace. If there ain't no trace, then it never happened. I came to your room to look for evidence, not a person.
I see. You want to know whether the person you're tracking has been here, right?
Now we're talking.
Before I let you investigate the room, I have one more question. You take jobs from people nearby, don't you?
And we are going to hire her.
Of course. It's obvious, ain't it?
She doesn't get the response she wants. In this familiar silence, the experienced mercenary smells an imminent deal. It's a mixture of caution and trust, anticipation and doubt.
You seem more intrigued by my profession than my peculiar request.
Yep, we are going to hire your ass.
You're in trouble, ain't you? Then let me formally introduce myself. The name's Argus. I'm 26, and I have extensive experience as a mercenary.
How extensive can it be if you are only 26?
Let's make a deal. You may search this room all you like, and I won't say a thing. But in return, I'd like your assistance in my own investigation.
How, exactly?
Can you tell when that array on the cupboard was drawn?
Agus slings her shotgun over her shoulder and crouches down beside the nightstand. After a brief examination, she gives her assessment.
Less than 24 hours ago.
Okay, so previous tenant, then?
In other words, this was left behind by the last guest who stayed in this room.
Yep. Agus shakes her head.
Can't say for certain.
Okay, to be continued. Fair enough. Pour myself a drink and we can continue. Okay. So, next part it is. Glass bottles, part 6. Armament factory, Jesus. So we are jumping to Lilia. The empty factory is cold and damp.
Let's see what you've got in there for me.
Trouble, I'm guessing. She wanders the factory, eventually spotting a large crate covered in postage stamps in the receiving room. The crate is nailed tightly shut. She squints, having only the moonlight to help her read the words on the box. Okay. Red 37, Lilia. So that's her broom.
Hey, buddy!
She squats down and inspects the crate. After tapping it a few times, she frowns.
They just left her in a wooden box. What kind of safekeeping is this? Anyway, I don't have much time. I'll settle that with them later.
She grabs the crate and tries to lift it. It doesn't budge. It's bound by Arcanum.
Alright, at least they bothered to put a gravity ritual on it.
Fair enough. So it's made heavier. Light footsteps echo behind her.
Are you also preparing to evacuate?
In a sense. Lilia turns around. A slender girl stands before her, a basket in her arms.
Ah, perfect timing. Are you in charge here?
The girl looks her up and down before giving a sweet smile.
I'm not in charge of anything, Lieutenant. I'm just passing through. I'm Kayla, by the way.
How do you mean you are passing through? This is a military installation, is it not?
I heard some rattling here and thought some of those kids might have come back to steal weapons again. These things aren't cheap, and the kids know it.
Kids stealing from the military? Huh, that's a new one. Where are the guards here?
Oh, didn't they tell you, Lieutenant?
Well, the Foundation rarely tells us shit. The girl sounds surprised.
The army stationed here started evacuating a month ago. There aren't many of them around these days.
But that means that there are some.
Evacuating?
The Foundation's report was correct. Lilia senses impending danger.
Then where can I find the soldiers that are still here?
You're new in town, right? Did you see a bar on your way here? That's where the Xeno soldiers spend their nights drinking. You might want to check there first. That's probably where you'll find him.
What do you mean, him? Whom?
Him? What does he look like?
Like every other Xeno soldier. They all look the same to me. You'll know him when you see him.
That's incredibly unhelpful, but sure. She pauses, looking the pilot up and down.
But I have to tell you, the bar doesn't like outsiders. Have you heard of the Order of Enlightenment?
Yes, we did. Manus Vindictae bullshittery. They're remnants.
It's an occult society. Very active these days. They were preaching in this town just a few days ago. Today is their day of prayer.
Okay.
And, what does that have to do with me?
Good question.
The bar you're going to is where they gather to pray. That's all I know. If you're going up there, please, be careful.
Huh, thanks.
Lilia turns and leaves, and the girl watches her as she goes.
May the sufferer watch over you,
Oh god, of course she's with the Manus.
Great sufferer, by your decree, the glory of former days shall grace our present path.
Okay. She whispers a prayer as she clasps her hands together. The black facets of her ring shimmers. Okay, so Manus Vindicte people are already here. Duly noted.
Great sufferer, by your decree, the glory of former days shall grace our present path.
We dedicate our souls and minds to you. We seek the well-being of our people in your name.
A solemn atmosphere fills the bar. A small group has gathered under the dim light. Some in black robes, others in everyday clothes. They lean on each other like brothers and sisters. The man leading the prayer raises his glass and gives a toast.
May the sufferer watch over you.
Okay.
Under the grace, may our cups overflow. To the sufferer!
To the sufferer!
Okay, so I'm guessing that the entire community is full of converts at this point. The bar door flings open.
Huh? Odd time for a stranger to come.
The young pilot looks around.
No crashing the party, am I?
She heads straight to the bar, where she shelves glitter with various bottles. Wait, what? I misread that. Where the shelves glitter with various bottles. Okay, there we go.
Napa Valley, Californian Red, Kentucky whiskey. Ha! There's a lot of good stuff here.
It's like she has a radar in her head.
One vodka, straight. The best you got.
Vodka in Texas? I'm guessing some bullshit. I can't imagine that they would have good vodka in Texas.
It ain't business hours, lady.
What about it? She knows that sound. Someone's cooking a gun just inches away from her.
Hey, all I did was ask for a drink. Is this how you treat your customers?
As I said, we ain't serving you.
Well, that's racist.
Why? Don't you have vodka? Fine, I can settle for whiskey. Have to learn to take what we can get, eh?
You ain't getting that either.
Okay.
Seriously? You don't have any whiskey?
She glances at the whiskey bottles lining the shelves. Not the problem of not having it, it's the problem of them not wanting to serve you.
I'm starting to understand why Zeno evacuated. What's the point of living in a town where there's no real liquor? Especially for those drunkards.
What's a Zeno lieutenant doing here anyway? No alcohol fuel in that warehouse of yours?
Patrons laugh.
Huh, you sure have some interesting drinking habits down here. But I'm curious, what did the sufferer promise you to make you all change your faith? I mean, that's quite an achievement, especially here in Texas.
She turns, narrowly avoiding a bullet. It whizzes past her hair.
Oh, so we're doing this now, are we?
Apparently so. Lilia break their knees. Okay.
Oh, 翻工了!
So we are fighting a bunch of drunks, apparently. Yep, Trumps. Easy enough.
Easy lah.
An interesting one.
Relax.
Concentrate and visualize.
Please, don't resist.
Another wave it is. Okay. And whatever works at this point.
No worries. Let relax.
Copy that!
Rise.
And they are exploded.
梗係我捉你，唔係你捉我啊！
Bottles crash on the floor, splashing alcohol all over the bar. Should
Look,
have
I don't
said
care
that
what you're
whiskey.
doing here. Just tell me where that Xena soldier went.
She looks down at the bar owner slumped over the counter.
What Xeno soldier?
The man strains to open his swollen eyes.
Don't play dumb with me.
Maybe he is dumb.
That soldier. He's a complete idiot, that one.
Well, he didn't attack a Russian officer, so he can be that dumb. You are, though.
It's obvious that Xeno's abandoned him, but he insists that they left him here because they believe that only he could keep the warehouse safe.
Sounds like a cope.
Why are you looking for him now, if you decided to ditch him in the first place?
Listen, I can tell you guys aren't the biggest fans of Xena, but that has nothing to do with me. I'm just here to get my stuff back.
He takes a elaborate breath.
Fine. If you insist on finding him, try your luck on the outskirts of town. He might be drinking there.
Thanks.
She steps over the unconscious man beside her and leaves the bar. Okay, so she took on the entire bar on herself. Fair enough. That's our girl. Okay. What's this? Every day, thousands of documents pass through the headquarters, and this is merely one of them. Read the report. St. Pavlo Foundation report number redacted. From Field Investigation Team Leader Andreas Sylvester to Office of the Vice President, St. Pavlo Foundation. Dear Madam Vice President, after a month of surveillance, my team has identified several Manus Vindictae agents operating in the southern United States. At least 3 have been traveling between Dallas, Austin and Houston. They are likely establishing information and supply channels for the Order of Enlightenment. Several others are active along Route 77, frequently using aliases, and disguise potions to keep the exact identities and numbers hidden. However, at least 5 false identities have been confirmed. Please find detailed information on these agents attached to this report. I believe these findings further substantiate our hypothesis that the Order of Alignment is planning to carry out an unprecedented arcane ritual. Additionally, informant reports indicate that a spy known as Mrs. Grace is active in Texas. See attached documents. We await your directive on whether to pursue further surveillance of this individual. May the peace be with us, Field Investigation Team Leader Andreas Sylvester. Reply. To the Field Investigation Team, thank you for your diligent efforts in the pursuit of peace. The aforementioned intelligence has been documented. Regarding Mrs. Grace, I am fully aware of the situation. Given the unknown intentions of the spy, I recommend a strategy of non-interference. Allow her to proceed in her actions for further observation. May the peace be with us. Vice President Konstantin of the St. Pablo Foundation. So the top lady that we've met previously. Okay. At 7, the parchment. Magical medium upon which every sentence written speaks of profound truth. Ah.
We can't say for sure if this ritual was created by the last guest. Fact is, you can find all kinds of unusual markings in this motel. Most of them less than a month old. Very recent indeed. The maid said that there aren't many tourists these days, so my guess is that a group of skilled arcanists have left their work in every room. Based on the markings I've seen so far, there were about...
And was there a sheep-headed arcanist among them?
I've misclicked.
The maid said that there aren't many tourists these days, so my guess is that a group of skilled arcanists have left their work in every room. Based on the markings I've seen so far, there were about 3 to 5 people in this group.
Okay. And was the sheep-headed arcanist among them?
Well, that I don't know. What I can say, though, is that there was a sheep living in here. I saw some hoof prints on the hallway floor. It looked like someone had stayed in this motel with a sheep. Sounds pretty odd, but I suppose it ain't too strange given the local farmland.
1 second, I'll be back in a moment. Gonna grab something to drink for myself. And I'm back. Okay.
But I'm sure this will catch your attention.
What?
We all know that sheep walk on 4 hooves. But the hoof prints I saw were different. They were small and delicate, and most importantly, followed the movement pattern of a human, judging by the trail.
Sounds like our girl.
The owner of the hoof prints was about the size of a slender kid, maybe 5 feet tall.
This description exactly matches the Foundation's report.
That's it? That's the one I'm looking for.
Don't I know it? They can question my morals, but nobody can question my competence. So, may I enter your room now, Miss Verdon?
Please.
Now, let's start with this little thing. The carvings are new. No sign of woodworm damage or moisture absorption. These splinters along the edge are extremely sharp.
She dips her fingers into a dark red crumbly residue.
Is this dried blood?
Huh, that's ominous. She rubs the granules between her fingers and her thumb, reducing them to a fine powder.
Blood was used as the medium for this array. The
Okay.
circle isn't fully closed here, and the lines are a bit uneven. Whoever drew this doesn't seem to be an expert. You know how to deal with this, right?
All you have to do is ask, boss. You might be surprised.
We need to destroy it as quickly as possible. I think it's been left by a dangerous occult group.
Hold on.
She places a pillow over the wood and pulls the trigger. After a faint gunshot, the lingering light goes out. Red blood oozes from the array, settling in the faded carvings.
Is that blood?
The mercenary, unfazed, dips her finger into the red liquid and sniffs it.
Yep, the blood of an arcanist, so it can't be Kayla's.
Can you discern the owner's identity?
I ain't all-knowing. I can't identify people by their blood. No, I'll need more than just blood to find out who was here.
She fishes out a dusty sheepskin journal from the gap between the cabinet and the wall. She flips through the pages.
We are the beginning and the original source of metals. Through us, the highest tincture of art is brewed. There is neither a spring nor water like mine. I heal and help both the rich and the poor. Yet I am full of hurtful poison. What the hell does that mean?
Good question.
It's a quote from a text on alchemy.
All challenges will be resolved with the provision of sufficient and high-quality materials and the precise execution of the array. But where do we find these materials?
She continues to flick through the journal, releasing the accumulated alchemical residue on its pages into the air. On the last page, tortured words are scrawled on the paper. It looks like something a criminal would write in the final moments before the death sentence.
What was once sundered shall reunite.
Okay. Her nose burns as barely visible sparks hit the air.
I've seen this handwriting before.
And here, my phone number.
Oh, that guy. Okay. He hands over a dollar bill with a string of numbers scrolled along the blank space. The mercenary pulls out a crumpled bill from her pocket, comparing the handwriting with that in the journal.
Yep, this is definitely the same.
You can tell from that small of a example. Oh.
That sound. It's a Flying Arrow M1903 pistol.
You can tell? Okay.
Kimberly? What's wrong with her now? I better go check it out, boss. Something don't seem right. You coming? That Kimberly must have run into something.
To be continued. Okay. Before we continue, I'll take a short bathroom break. So be right back and we will be able to continue. I'll be back. And I'm back. Okay, so let's continue. What I did is... face reality. Oh, that guy. The thick carpet is in the hallways are usually enough to dampen any sounds, but no amount of soundproofing could stop the sound of gunshot from echoing through the place. Okay, so did he shoot himself or did he get shot by someone? At its source, Stefan's limp, twitching body lies on the floor. There's a gaping hole in his head. Okay. I don't trust you, lady. Did you do this? She's trembling in fear. Considering that we know who she is, vaguely, that doesn't sell it to me.
Is he still alive?
Is this a real question?
Just when I thought you couldn't get any dumber.
Is this a suicide?
He pulled out the gun and shot himself in the head.
Really?
His brain splattered on the walls and flowed onto the floor.
And you still ask if he's alright, okay? Her muttering is almost a confession. Agus kneels down to examine the body.
There's gunshot residue and powder burns near the wound. Gunpowder particles on his fingers. There's no doubt. He died from a gunshot wound. The bullet was fired from the pistol in his hand and went straight through his skull.
Okay. So it was self-inflicted.
But this ain't just any pistol. It's a Xeno pistol. You've got yourself in some serious trouble, Missy.
It wasn't me!
Her face is still pale, but she manages to stop her shaking.
I'm just an innocent, sad, terrified girl who just happened to pass by.
Calling bullshit on that?
Well, Miss Innocent, Sad, and Terrified, if you want to prove your innocence, start by telling us what happened here. And mind you, I will call you out if you lie. The evidence here will tell me what's true and what ain't.
She points to her eye.
If you're so clever, then why are you asking me? Just figure it out yourself.
Her protestation is weak. She quickly gives in.
All right, I'll tell you. This madman has been harassing me.
Wasky now.
Ever since I moved into this place, I'd often seen him pacing around in the hallway. Day and night, he'd stomp around out here. He didn't care if anyone else was trying to sleep. I thought he must have had a lot on his mind, like he was troubled or something. So I asked him what happened. His deep, sunken eyes were bloodshot. Every fiber of his being screamed that something was wrong with him. Sir, if you have any problems, there are many ways to solve them. But pacing in the hallway isn't one of them. Plus, it disrupts everyone's sleep. I swear I didn't say anything too harsh, but he was just downright rude.
Get the hell away! Get out of my face!
Excuse me! That's pretty rude, you know! I had no desire to argue with the madman. Thankfully, the maid intervened when she heard what was going on. I have no idea what she said to him, but eventually they came to terms. He stopped pacing the hallway from then on. That was a relief. I'm sure the other guests would agree. That maid can vouch for what I've said. Ask her yourselves.
That maid isn't
Not
free
long
from
after,
suspicion herself.
I found a letter from Stefan on the floor of my room. It'd been slid under my door. In the letter, he apologized for his behavior.
Huh.
Should I make peace with him? I thought. As I wondered, I took a look through the peephole. It was strange. I couldn't see a thing. It was pitch black out there. Is it broken? I wondered. Before I could dwell on it too much, the phone rang. I was startled, but it was just the front desk calling.
Hello, Miss Kimberly.
Is it dinner time already?
No. Is there an issue between Mr. Stefan and yourself?
She seemed hesitant to speak.
I know it's not my place to ask, but the situation is a little concerning. Mr. Stefan is standing at your door, his face pressed up against it, so I just want to confirm that everything's all right between you two.
That sounds like very not alright situation. Okay.
And that's what happened.
Okay, but that doesn't explain when or why did he shot himself.
Calm down, miss. It's all over now. Do you still have that letter with you?
A look of disgust comes across Kimberly's face as she gestures to the trash can nearby.
Who'd hold on to that? I threw it out right away. It's somewhere in that bin.
Argus quickly retrieves the crumpled piece of paper from the trash can. She smooths it out on her palm and reads its contents.
Dear Ms. Kimberly, I've got a question already. How did he know your name? You didn't know each other well enough to have exchanged them, did you?
I'm the victim here, damn it! You can't interrogate me like this.
Yes, we can, and we will.
But if you must know, maybe he heard it when my friend called me.
What friend?
Your friend?
Why? What's so odd about that? A young girl like myself should never travel alone to places like this.
Let me guess, her pet follower of Manus Vindictae. She continues in her indignation.
I need someone to make my bed and prepare my clothes and, most importantly, I need to eat. I wouldn't even be here if I weren't looking for...
For what? Or whom? She gasps, covering her mouth with her hand. But Argus isn't listening. She continues to read the letter aloud.
I want to apologize for my behavior earlier in the hallway.
Looks like a perfectly normal letter to me. No hints that this is from a man on the verge of a mental breakdown.
If you won't take my word for it, go ahead and ask the maid. She was there. She can vouch for me.
That maid herself is suspicious as hell.
Please, we weren't accusing you of anything.
Argus lets out a laugh.
Though graphology has been criticized a lot these days, I gotta say, this looks more like a woman's handwriting to me.
Ah, okay.
So you mean Stefan was a woman?
No, you dumbass. Her aggression seems to dissipate as her eyes widen and her mouth drops.
You still with us, Missy? What I'm suggesting is that Mr. Stefan didn't write this letter, but a woman did. But that's just speculation. Chances are Mr. Stefan's handwriting was just a little feminine. I'll keep this letter for now. Back to my questions. If the story you told is true, then why are you at the scene of his death? Did you go looking for him, even after all the weird things he'd done?
Yeah, that's questionable.
I was hungry, okay? That's a good enough answer for you? I can't just starve myself!
Okay.
Hungry? If I remember correctly, the motel offers room service. And you get 1 free meal a day, so even if you ain't got no money, you have enough food to get by.
What do you know?
She looks flustered.
I'm not eating one of those ham sandwiches.
And what do you eat?
Alright, so you've got some standards when it comes to food. Let's drop that. You were there when he fired the shot, right? What happened then? Take your time and think it through. There's no rush.
About 15 minutes ago, he rang my doorbell.
Okay.
I thought my friend had returned from town. She always brings something amazing with her, so I opened the door. The last thing I expected was to see Stefan standing there. Who'd have thought that he could get back on his feet so quickly after the beating he took?
So, her friend is a she, so not that Manus Vindictae follower that we've seen her with last time. Duly noted.
I was terrified when I saw him there. He towered over me, one hand on the doorframe and the other pushing against the door. I slammed the door shut. I thought he'd let go. But he didn't. The door closed on his fingers.
I understand now. I understand it all. You're with Zeno, aren't you?
Well,
his fingers were bent at a peculiar angle. It must have been painful, but he didn't seem to feel the pain at all. The fracturing of his fingers was no more painful than a mosquito bite to him.
You came to me and made me drop my guard so that one day you could turn me in for a bounty. But why me? Why are you doing this to me?
Okay, so he was quite a bit paranoid.
It wasn't me who made the plan. It wasn't me who executed it. It wasn't me who pressed that damn button. All I did was expose their crime to the rest of the world. Tell me, why else would they want my head so desperately if they didn't believe they were guilty? In the meantime, the actual killers are treated as heroes. But I'm the hero. Me. But all my sorry ass gets is a lifetime of hiding out in some random motel in the middle of nowhere. This world is sick.
What the hell are you talking about?
Come on, drop the act. Right after you spoke to me, Vertin showed up at my door. Are you trying to tell me that that was just by chance?
Technically, yes.
Vertin? He totally ignored my question.
The world has fallen ill. I can see that now. The realm above truly does exist. How else would we have gotten the idea of a perfect heavenly realm? Obviously, it doesn't exist in this world.
I don't care. Even if that place does exist, it has nothing to do with you. Get out of the way! I'm closing the door.
But at least I get to decide when I step through that door, right?
I had no idea what he was talking about.
Honestly, neither do I at this point.
And he didn't give me much chance to figure it out either.
I'm afraid your mission is doomed to fail, young lady.
In that moment, a smile of relief came over his face, and without a moment's hesitation, he pressed the pistol against his temple and pulled the trigger.
Okay. Well, maybe it did happen like that. It was
And
quite crazy.
You know the rest.
The approaching footsteps stop abruptly. They turn to the source. The maid stands before the group, showing just the right amount of surprise as her eyes fall upon the body.
What's going on in here?
Well, you've got a body in your motel.
This man killed himself.
Oh dear. There's blood everywhere. It'll be a lot of work to clean it all up, and with the weather being so hot, the room will soon start to smell.
Is that the only points that you are worrying about?
All the carpets have to go.
The maid lets out a long sigh, her tone tinged with annoyance.
Miss Tuesday, can I ask you a question?
Yes?
Have you ever had any guests who looked like or claimed themselves to be Manus Vindictae?
Manus Vindictae?
Her face flushes as she smiles faintly. Are you with Manus Vindictae as well?
I'm not entirely sure what you mean. Could you explain in more detail?
I'm still calling bullshit on her replies.
Most of them dress in blue and black. Some drool a fair bit, and most of them can't speak in full sentences. The most notable feature is that they all wear masks shaped like hands. Have you seen any before?
Masks shaped like hands?
She taps her finger on her chin.
No, I've never had a guest who wore a hand-shaped mask. Never seen anyone in blue and black either. But if an organization was going to do something in secret, I don't think they'd be too public about it.
And how would you know?
Hey, lady.
Agus doesn't hesitate to interrupt the conversation.
Take me to his room.
She points the barrel of her gun at Stefan's corpse.
Oh, it shouldn't be too hard for you to find the room yourself, right, Miss Argus? After all, that's how you make a living. But I can just tell it to you. It's 214. You must be curious about that room.
Honestly, Tuesday is suspicious as hell.
I'm surprised. You've been in almost every room in the motel, and you've been here for 2 days. You're like a child in your curiosity. This place would be much safer if you were the sheriff here. Anyway, I hope you can find that girl soon.
Standing before the bloody corpse, she looks down and gently adjusts the baby in her arms. What the hell is it with that baby? The supposed baby, rather. Okay, another part done. We are 1 hour and 40 minutes in, roughly. Okay, so we can do 2 more parts, I think. More or less. Part 9, Spider Silk. Okay.
Why do you want to go to Stefan's room exactly? Is it related to our investigation?
Well, of course, boss. I'm here looking for Kayla, just as you're looking for that sheep-headed...
She falls into unusual silence.
What is it?
That arcanist you're looking for. Is her name Barbara?
You know her?
Yep. We met.
That you did, we've seen.
On Route 77. I just got done asking 2 men about Kayla's whereabouts, and saw that it was getting dark. My sight ain't so good at night. and the nights are long these days. So I was in a bit of a hurry, hoping to get somewhere with proper lights as fast as I could. That's when I saw her, Barbara, all alone by the road. Some jerk of a driver dumped her there, and she asked me for a ride. I turned her down. Heck, I could hardly see. She'd have been better off waiting for the next driver than riding with a blind bat like me, you know? But as I drove away, I changed my mind. She was too young to be left out there all by herself. So I turned back to get her. But when I arrived, she was already gone. There was nothing but a trail of hoof prints in the dirt.
Okay, and what happened after that?
When I got to the motel, I saw those hoof prints again. I gotta say, I was kinda relieved to see them. At least she made it here safely.
Presumably.
And is she still here?
Well, I've never seen any hoof prints leaving the motel. But that don't mean she's still here. You gotta be mindful of what your mind picks up and what might slip you by. It's easy to ignore other evidence when what you've seen already fits your hypothesis. That being said, it's still likely that she's somewhere in the motel.
All right. Then let's look for her.
It seems we're in agreement. To room 214.
Okay.
202. 203.
How many rooms can there be in this motel? It's tiny. She counts the doors as they walk down the hallway. Out of the corner of her eye, a flash of red catches her attention.
I've checked those too. Ain't much in them.
Argus, did you see a red door just now?
Oh?
A red door?
Nothing. Must have been my imagination.
So maybe there's a secret door here, masked somehow. As they approach the end of the hallway, they spot room 214. The door is slightly ajar. Clearly Stefan left in a hurry. They enter. The thick curtains are pulled shut, blocking out almost all light from outside. They are hit with the stale, sour smell of old alcohol. The glow in Argus's eye flickers like a light with a faulty circuit.
Are you all right? Can you still see?
Don't worry about it. Ain't the first time this has happened. This eye issue runs in the family. It's the price we pay for having our arcane power.
The mercenary glances around the room, a slight frown on her face.
Now, what are we looking for, boss?
Good question.
People leave all kinds of evidence behind all the time. It'll be like wandering around in the woods without a compass if we don't know what we're looking for. So if you don't want to be inundated with meaningless clues, you need to give me some directions.
All right. First, I'd like to know what happened to Barbara. Second,
Fleeting images surface in her mind.
whether Manus Vindicte has been here, or anyone from that Order of Enlightenment. And last, about Mr. Stefan. The pistol he used was a Xeno military weapon, and he seemed to know about my relation to the vacuum bomb operation. It's likely that he once held a high rank within the Xeno military. I want to know why he came to this motel, and what happened to make him lose his mind here.
Lose his mind here? What makes you think he wasn't crazy already?
Well, presumably Xeno doesn't hire crazy people.
Xeno pays much more attention to its soldiers' mental well-being than any conventional military organization. It's because quite a few of them are arcanists. They're both Xeno's strength and weakness. So I'm inclined to think Mr. Stefan developed these mental health issues after entering the motel.
Huh. Is that so? I gotta say, I don't know much about all this military institution stuff. Right, so here's the plan. First, locate Barbara. Second, look for any signs of Manus Vindictae or the Order of Enlightenment. And third, find out how poor old Stefan lost his marbles.
Yep, that will be all.
And of course, I've got my own business to deal with. Tracking down Kayla.
Why are you looking for that girl anyway? She starts to meticulously search the room.
Hey boss, I've got something.
What did you find? There's a series of small but clear traces imprinted in the dust.
These footprints are from a spider. Looks like the little guy went back and forth along here quite a few times. I know this might not seem pertinent to our investigation, but it is worth noting. You ever seen a spider make a phone call?
Not particularly.
I'm afraid I'm not interested in the movements of spiders right now.
Argus shrugs.
Come on, boss. Loosen up a little.
The sound of dripping water echoes nearby.
Do you hear that? Sounds like dripping water.
I would guess from the bathroom. With every drip, a water stain grows larger and larger on the wallpaper.
I'm sure it's just the motel plumbing.
But...
The stain gradually takes a form of a hand and its 5 fingers all clearly defined. Okay, that's new.
Watch out!
Suddenly, the hand pulls itself from the wall and slams down. Okay. It's a fight, I'm guessing. What the hell are those? Beloved dog. An urban legend that instills in children a fear of what lurks beneath the bed. The tale of a terrified girl comforted by her beloved dog licking her hand and luring her back to sleep. Later she thanked the heavens that she didn't turn on the lights that night. I think I recall that creepypasta.
Dental checkup.
Okay. What do they do? Meltdown behavior. When this unit's stress reaches 50, inflicts 2 stacks of dread on all enemies. Oh. Well, they won't have chance to do that. That's for sure.
Ah, an interesting relax.
They're about to explode.
Ha! And that's that. Please, don't resist.
Yep.
I've already said that Sotheby doesn't need a bodyguard.
This place is definitely more than meets the eye.
I'm with you on that. There's just too much Arcanum-related weirdness going on here. Never seen so many arrays in a motel before.
But we've only found one.
In your room, yeah. But there are a load more. One room has them drawn from floor to ceiling.
Huh, okay.
Looked like some kind of transformation array to me. I ain't no expert, so I can't say for sure.
Well, Vertin is, from what I remember, so she probably could tell.
What are they trying to do, I wonder?
Who knows?
She brings the conversation to an abrupt end and continues searching the room.
Oh, boss. You might be interested in this.
What now? She peers under the bed.
It's another one. Just like the others.
A huge array lies beneath the bed. It's coated with dark crystals. The design is familiar.
I've seen this before. It was also drawn in that parchment notebook.
Okay.
This is indeed a transformation array. But it's not in its full form.
They were trying something. Check it out.
She plucks a hair from the carpet.
This is hair from the mane of a howler lion, and there are some other materials around it too. Not exactly sure what they are, though. They're too finely ground. But one thing's for sure. Someone held a ceremony here, and for some reason, it didn't work out for them.
This is important. The Foundation needs to know about this.
The air is silent.
August?
The mercenary doesn't respond. She's still staring at the strand of hair between her fingers. It's chestnut colored.
This is Kayla's hair. She was here, in this room.
Okay.
Or at least someone who came into contact with her.
The phone rings, cutting her off. Whomst is it? We continued. Hey, we can do one more part, I think. For today. It's spooky time, really? You don't say. Okay. Unexpected surprises or other scares. See what this is about. A man lies in the grass just outside of town. He's strumming a guitar and humming to himself.
Ah, this is the life. A warm, beautiful night, a cold drink, and no one but me and the stars in the sky. Maybe I'll just lay here till morning.
It's a young Xeno soldier, his eyes hazy from intoxication. He raises his flask to the twinkling stars above.
A good night with good drinks! I wish every day could be like this.
I'm guessing that Lilia found him. A dark figure looms over him, but in his blurred vision he can't make out who it is.
Hey buddy, you're blocking my view.
Huh? Are you stargazing?
Sorry. The soldier blinks, he knows that voice.
Has anyone ever told you that you sound awfully like Lieutenant Lilia?
Well, what do you know? It is Lieutenant Lilia.
The rider of Red 38? Heard of her? No one can fly like her.
Oh, goody, he's a fan.
Of course.
The soldier concentrates, getting the figure's face a little more into focus.
Oh my... You even look like her!
Jesus Christ, dude.
Keep playing dumb, and I'll show you what it's like to have her kick your ass.
The soldier's drunken eyes finally focus to see Lilia herself, a look of displeasure on her face. He stumbles to his feet, dropping the flask in his hand on the way up. He tries to salute, but almost falls flat on his face in the attempt.
Lieutenant Lilia! Airman First Class Andreas, at your service.
Goody. Luckily, he manages to complete the wobbly salute.
Are you the warehouse guard?
She looks at the soldier doubtfully.
Yes, ma'am!
You would so eagerly admit to the dereliction of their duties. In a way, he possesses exceptional courage. Too dumb to be afraid. Also too drunk.
On your feet, soldier. My Red 38 is in your warehouse for maintenance, and I need you to remove the gravity ritual from it.
Gravity ritual?
If you don't understand what I'm saying, go get someone who does. I need it today.
The soldier ponders, slowed by his inebriation. Just as Lilia is about to lose her patience, the soldier's eyes light up.
Oh, right. The gravity ritual.
Amazing.
Yes, I know. Please, come with me. I'll take you to the warehouse.
Are you certain you can undo the ritual?
Yes, ma'am. They made sure I got the hang of it before they took off. Leave it to me.
I don't know if I trust him to even get there without killing himself.
Lead the way, soldier.
Okay. They stand side by side in the factory, the wooden crate before them.
Open it.
Oh, I remember this package. I thought it was some kind of joke, or someone with the same name as you sent the package. Who would have thought that you'd come to Texas yourself?
Grumbles on, Lilia's patience is coming to an end.
Hurry up, soldier. Open the crate, now.
Ma'am, I know you want to do this quick, but I haven't been authorized to undo this incantation.
Then why did you even learn how to do it?
If you can't do it, find me someone who can. I won't say it a third time.
Truth be told, there's no one else to turn to. I'm the only one left.
How unfortunate.
I was made an airman first class to do this job. I was still in training before this, you see.
Jesus Christ. They left a trainee on the watch. He proudly pats his chest.
The others were either transferred back to headquarters or just left.
Unfortunate.
I don't know where they are now. But since they entrusted me with such an important task, I'm sure I have a bright future ahead of me.
As a corpse, maybe. Lilia's patience has officially run out.
You just said you aren't authorized, not that you don't have the ability, right?
Well, Lilia authorized him.
I have two options for you. One, remove the ritual now.
Second, get your ass kicked.
Or two, I beat your ass and then you remove the ritual.
There we go.
Well...
Choose! No more gibbering.
She readies her first.
I picked the second one.
Why? Is that your fetish or what?
Huh?
She is genuinely confused. So am I.
You see, I'm happy to get rid of the ritual for you, but I can't do it on my own initiative.
Oh, so that's his workaround, being forced to do it.
I'm only an airman first class. I can't make decisions about this stuff. So, you have to beat me up to avoid future inquiries.
Fair enough, that can be arranged.
One day, after I'm promoted, I'll be able to better assist you, ma'am.
Amazing.
You're the best pilot I've ever seen. I even made a scrapbook of the reports on your flights.
Before he can finish what he's saying, Lilia has already clocked him. That's fair.
Alright, no screaming, soldier. Let's do this.
Each hit seems to clear his head a little more. By the time his face is completely swollen, he has snapped back to reality.
Stop! Stop! This is plenty to prove my innocence.
Glad to be of service, my dude.
I'll undo the ritual now.
He's way too happy about this. He squats down and performs the necessary movements around the crate. There's a flash of light.
Oof. You almost blinded me there.
And the crate opens, right. And here's her broom. Well, it's more like a pocket plane. She eagerly grabs the red 38 and feels the familiar touch of the cold metal in her palm.
Thanks, soldier. There's one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know why Zeno pulled out of here so suddenly?
He squints, trying to remember. He's going to drop some bomb on her with this, probably.
They said it was an order from the top.
Okay.
The top.
And that's all I was told. But word is, it was because Admiral Igor got real mad about the video leak of the vacuum bomb.
Oh, so that guy at the motel was working here and he leaked the video. Okay.
But that's just a rumor. Ever since the evacuation, strange things have started to happen.
Such as?
We started getting visitors from this group called the Order of Enlightenment.
Right.
And now the farmers have stopped tending their fields. The cattle and sheep have been abandoned in the wilderness. All the townsfolk do now is go to these gatherings, hoping that the sufferer will bring them eternal joy.
Yep, that's how it goes.
I don't know who this sufferer is, but he ain't doing any good here.
Where do those people stay? In the town?
It's a ways away, I think.
The soldier struggles to recall.
A place called Tuesday's Motel.
Of course, I'm not even surprised.
Belin, Vertin! I have to go back!
Yep. She clasps the red 38 with both hands, the cool grooves of the metal settling into her grasp.
Let's get out of here, girl!
With a victorious stance, she mounts the red 38. And she blasts off. Silver light traces an arc in the sky as the pilot leaves the factory and disappears into the night.
Safe travels, ma'am!
Her biggest fan. His biggest achievement in life, getting beat up by his O-ship. The young soldier calls out after her, his voice soon swallowed by the night. Guess some guys are into that. Short distance flights are no challenge for Lilia. She lands near the motel, guided by its glowing sign. The shadows of the trees around it look like hunched human figures.
Choose this motel.
Right. She looks onto her destination and is about to proceed when she feels something tap on her shoulder from behind.
Hello. Can you give me a ride?
I beg your finest pardon?
I can't help you. Ask someone else.
Can you give me a ride?
I said I can't help you.
The repeated questions are getting on her nerves. She swivels around, ready to give the questioner a piece of her mind, but freezes on the spot. There's a girl wearing an outdated outfit. Her face has no discernible features, like it's been smoothed over with cement.
Huh? Can I have some chocolate?
Okay. That's some horror movie bullshittery. The faceless girl holds out a candy wrapper.
I met a kind man who gave me some chocolate. I've never tasted anything so sweet.
Okay.
The hell? Stay away from me!
Can I have that candy? More! I want more!
How about no? She opens her mouth wide, revealing a row of razor-sharp teeth. Okay.
Stop asking me for candy! This isn't Halloween, idiot!
So we got a fight with a horror movie monster on our hands. Fair enough. Hey.
Dental checkup.
What in the fresh hell is this?
Ah,
Whatever it is, let's break its knees.
Copy that! No worries. And that's that.
Lily!
Thank you for your cooperation.
Hey.
너? 바즐인가?
You good there, Lilia?
Hey.
Hello, Tuesday. What secrets did you bring for us? The pilot relaxes her poised fists when she recognizes the person in front of her.
It's you.
Are you alright? You look pale.
I wouldn't relax around her if I were you.
You shouldn't sneak up on people like that. I could have hurt you.
My apologies. But you're safe now that you're at the motel. No need to be frightened.
I question the legitimacy of that claim. Okay. So, we are finishing today's Reverse 1999 stream with a cliffhanger of sorts. So, Lilia is back at the motel. And Bertin is with Argus. So presumably she's safe for the time. Alright. So, we'll be picking this back up on Monday next week. Assuming that nothing drastic changes in my plans. But for the time being, thank you for watching. We'll be taking like close to an hour break. I'll be grabbing something to eat and I'll be back with the Evil Within stream. So, one more stream today. If you missed anything from the video, from the stream, you can watch the VOD on my YouTube channel, which is linked in the description. Or you can type !YouTube to get the direct link. Also, my upcoming schedule for the next week will be posted on my Discord server. So that's also in the description, or you can type !Discord to also get the link. Again, thank you for watching and see you